Hi, Sarah here with you, and this is Persona 4 Animation Episode 8 review, the Mystery Kari X episode. The reason that I called it like that is because in the game, that certain part of the game of the episode, Yosuke, when he was eating the Kari, he called it the Mystery Kari X, and that was pretty hilarious. This episode was laid back, nice. It showed another social link character, which is Saki's Kunishi's younger brother, Nakoi Kunishi, and his Arcana, the Hangman. So today we saw that. I honestly didn't complete his social link, so I don't know much about him. But in that part of the anime, for me, the game was more enjoyable than watching it on anime. I don't know why. Maybe it was because the voice acting was much better in English in that part rather from the Japanese one. Maybe the way that this was expressed in the game was better rather from the anime. I don't know. It is the same stuff that happened in the game happened in the anime, but I enjoyed the game part of this much better. Still, it was pretty hilarious episode. Today we saw another bit development between Yukiko and Narukami a bit when the girls have escaped from the tent because of their oversized schoolmate that was sleeping in the tent, and they weren't able to sleep because of her, so they escaped the guys. And when King Moran was coming, they had to hide, so we saw Narukami holding Yukiko and she was all blushy. I'm estimating that they're going to make Narukami and Yukiko end together as a romantic development of the story, because this is what kind of fans always imagined and wanted when they were giving the options in the game. But next episode, there's another character coming, Reset. So your opinion might change. You might want Narukami to end up with Rise instead of Yukiko. It's up to you and your imagination, whether you played the game or just hope that it will end up like this in this series. Another thing that the characters sort of discovered in this episode relating to the investigation, because remember, this is looking after the criminal who are throwing people into the TV, was that they discovered that there's another link between the characters that pop on the midnight show channel, that all of them, before they appear in the midnight channel program, they are featured in some sort of a television interview, which would also play an important part in later of the story. This is another key element of their investigation. And also the politician, we saw a bit a highlight on him. He is gonna play a key element in the story, but I don't want to tell you what it is because it will be a spoiler if I did. And today again we had a bit of spotlight on Nanako-chan. She is my favorite character in the whole game. And we saw Narukami feeling more like an older brother to her, like she was about 7 years old and she's alone most of the time because of her dad in his job. So he tried to play with her a bit. That was another nice part to this episode, and a lot of personas. Every 3 minutes you would see persona and persona and persona. I don't know what was the idea of popping up persona every 3 or 4 minutes. The one that was saying it was Teddy, so I guess they were missing Teddy around. So they wanted to put his voice somewhere, so they said, okay, let's do the persona parts where Teddy will come and say persona, persona, persona. Not every time Teddy was saying it, but most of the times. Now that's it. Another cool episode. It was funny, made me laugh a lot. Has introduced us to another social link, and Also, another step closer to the investigation. Next episode, as I said, Risei, and a couple of more extra surprises coming on the way. And this is not, or this kind of episode that you saw, the field trip, isn't going to be the last one of that kind. You'll see more ridiculous stuff that really doesn't play part in the main story, but it was there in the game. You will see it every once in a while, and there's a lot of them. That sort of wraps it up, and well, I'll see you in another video, so take care and stay safe. Bye!